as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New York Jets. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Nix to the air. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Bronco defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A pass from Sutton is intercepted.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. To throw is Nix. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quentin Williams. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing Nix. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
This is 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Jets at 0-10 now on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. When you look at this Bronco defense, they find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The lessons will continue, but this rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Rolling to his left. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Cortland Sutton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Now it's Knicks. They set up the screen. H.A. has it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And now an audible here into something else. Now H.A. on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jermaine Johnson there to bring him down. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the Jets' 37-yard line.
Pierce in motion left. To throw. Here's Nix. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Jets are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 6-0 our score after one. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the set. Here we go. Here we go.
They run it with Hall off the option. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 8.
19 Lion. Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. On target to his man, likely. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. The 1st-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. 1st down.
At the 34-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Straight ahead is Hall. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10. Back to throw here. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are able to widen their advantage. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Jets 12, Broncos 6.
And as As he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Denver.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. A run straight ahead with Achane. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
They'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Joshua Hines-Allen in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Option play, here's Hall. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 47 yards. Working out of the gun is Nix. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, kill.
Looking to throw. Nix. This one brought in by Jefferson. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 16. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
51 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Touchdown, Broncos! Evan Ingram in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
19 right.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. That is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Nix from the shotgun. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
And now they'll audible to something else. They'll run for it with Achane. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
First down, Denver.
A give left side. Here's Achane. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And a tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Nix to the air. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a
way up to about the 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He gets it underneath to Hall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now back to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Let's go now. Let's go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A huge play there for the Jets. 44 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed, because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Crossing route, he finds Likely. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. 2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about in search of 4 yards. Down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And they'll get him down out past the 15. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
First down, Broncos.
Again, it's Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw is Nix. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Now he's heading to return. It's a loose football. And the offense is going to get the ball back. After all that, heck, it'll be a first down.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Up the middle, Achane. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Now 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg, here's Nix. He'll buy some time right. Throw caught by Achane. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Achane gets it from the gun. And he's got it to about the 40.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. To throw, here's Nix. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he gets it down to the 32. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. He'll check this one down at the Checo. Stops short of the 25, but that 2nd effort got him a couple extra. This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Now it's Nix. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Here's 3rd and 3. Jefferson going to go in motion right. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose That little touch pass, they saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They're going. It's Nix. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run, the best runs for the top running back.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got him in, complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here we go, set. Come, 7.
He'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cowboys, take over.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, look at this. What's intercepted? Picked up by Nick Benito. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
A give right side for Pacheco. Shedding the tackle. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Let's go. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On the move to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the... And that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go now. Ready?
Back to throw here. Right side, there's Likely with it. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
You see them communicating after that play. They both know that they missed a shot for a touchdown on that throw.
The clock reading 40 seconds. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Gets this complete to Butte. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
It's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
22, Broncos 15.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Yeah, it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Back to throw. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Bryant. Now the Broncos are going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for 5.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and it's going to be their defense again.